Hi, my name is Merrick, and welcome to this episode of Fostering Golf Balls. All right, so it's 4:30 a.m. I just pulled up to Paul Revere Middle School. I have a day off today, so it is also the day after Super Bowl and Valentine's Day. So big shout out to my wife for letting me do this. But I am at a middle school because I'm about to volunteer at the Genesis Invitational, one of my favorite things to do all year. Super excited, and let's see what we have in store for today. So in 2020, which is the last time we volunteered, right before the pandemic, my friend Jason and I volunteered at the Tiger Learning Lab. As you can see here, we basically helped run these STEM labs for students who came to visit the tournament. And yes, in the background, that is a hole-in-one golf simulator challenge, which my friend and I were constantly on when there were no students there. This year, I volunteered on the special events committee, which basically involved helping to check in amateur golf players, but also the collegiate showcase, which, as you can see, people were checking in as early as 5 a.m. in the morning. And I also helped set up the gift bags here. Unfortunately, I could not take one home with me. And so here's one of the big highlights of volunteering is that you get to see the course right before it opens up for the main tournament. That's the Pacific Ocean, just 4 miles in the background. And it's like, as a golfer who plays Twilight at public courses, you never really get to see something like this. I mean, here's the 18th hole right here. And I remember playing this course on my Xbox back in the day, hitting up that blind tee shot up there, watching on TV, and watching people tee off on the 10th hole, right? This super short hole that I thought was super easy, but it turns out in reality is super hard. Um, Getting to see things like the actual trucks, right? And realizing that this game that I love to play is actually this billion-dollar industry, right? Callaway, Ping, Wilson, TaylorMade, Titleist, they're all there. And getting ready for the main tournament. Um, it's funny because the golf clubs that I play are none of these brands. I actually play Tommy Armors, which are part of Dick's Sporting Goods brands. I don't know if that's a plug for anything, but it's just neat to see, like, kind of just like, this is the best in the world coming to play, and getting a chance to kind of just walk the fairways and see what the course is going to look like before anyone else is there is something that I really enjoyed, and just the history that went with it as well. I mean, this is not how I spend my typical Mondays. This is not the view that I get in my classroom. Like, seeing things like this or being in an atmosphere like this. I don't even get nice lunches, or even the amount of time I got for lunch was different. And the view, to say the least, right? To overlook the third hole on the fairway, and to actually, kind of funny, get interrupted during my lunch by a caddy because his amateur golf player shanked it about 50 yards off the fairway, off the tee, and they're looking for their golf ball. Right, some things are kind of familiar. I mean, like, I guess at the Riviera during non-competition they use TaylorMade driving range balls, but stuff like this is completely not part of my normal day. I mean, I walk with the dog. I see the sunrise early in the morning in Baldwin Park, but this is not the view that I get. My dog wishes that she could run and and do her thing on grass like this. I wish I could play grass on golf that looked like this. I mean, this kind of fairway bounces off your shoes. I've never seen conditions like this. And for some reason, I'm cool with not being able or not ever playing a course like this, not ever being able to hit sand where there's actual sand flying out. Because although I don't get to play courses like this, I get to do fun stuff like go to the actual tournament and watch my friend at the Michelob Ultra tent try to chip a ball in. This is probably the only time we'll ever get a swing golf club here to win a prize, which didn't work. We'll leave it to the pros. I mean, this kind of golf swing, this kind of sound, I mean, I'll never do anything like that quite in my lifetime with a golf club. And part of volunteering is that we get to make new volunteer friends. Or this is an old friend, my friend Adam, who's on the tee spotting duty on the eighth hole, and you get to have these nice reunions, and which, when you do it with friends, makes things quite fun.
And maybe that's the best part about volunteering is that you get free tickets, so you can invite your friends out um, to watch the tournament in action, to see this all and experience new things together, and more importantly, experience golf together and play golf. This is no longer Riviera. This is an outing at Westchester Golf Course, which is south of Riviera. This is a municipal course where t-shirts are allowed and the conditions of the course are not as good as before. But that's what makes it fun, right? Is that, yeah, we can go out and we can see these golf courses we can never play, but we can also come out and have fun, have a good time, hear the ambient noises of police cars going by, but still having fun, playing golf, and enjoying the sport that we've come to love so much. My name is Merrick, and thanks for watching this episode.